Hello, welcome back to some Dragon Age Origins. Playing it because it brings me joy to revisit games. I think I just finished the forest, right? So I probably just got here. Have I talked to people since that event?
Yes,
What were you doing in the cage?
sitting, as you observed.
Fair enough. That's probably not what I meant though.
It's what you asked.
Alright. Just tell me.
I did. Parshera. Was there anything else?
Fair enough. I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Why did you come to Ferelden?
To answer a question.
What was the answer?
Were you not at Ostagar when the army was overwhelmed? That is your answer.
Fair enough. Don't you have to report back then?
Yes.
So, when are you going to do that?
Never. I cannot go home.
Why not?
It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting.
Okay, let's go.
As you wish.
I'm not gonna force someone to have a conversation. Hi, Alistair.
Something on your mind?
Yeah.
Of course.
I don't know. You said this Arl Aemon raised
Did
you?
I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact.
Oh, okay, cool. That's not what I remember you telling Flemeth.
Well, if you're going to go and pay attention to the facts, then fine. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Arl Eamon wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough.
Fair enough, fair enough. Why did he send you off to the Chantry?
Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, then you, Arlessa, resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10, just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Well, that's, yeah, I agree. What an awful thing to do to a child.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence, I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
Well, yeah, you were young. You know, truth be told, even outside of this situation, we all do stupid stuff like that. And you look back and you're just like, why didn't I go on that walk or do that simple thing? And it's because you're young and dumb, and it's not really worth beating yourself up too much about it.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that. I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Fair enough, Alistair. I, acknowledge the situation.
Look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
I'm gonna say it's the thought that counts. He means well.
The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
You heard the lady.
I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
Oh. I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Interesting. Work. Ah, Liliana.
Something I can help with?
I think you should go. Jeez. What would someone like you be doing in Lothering's Chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
They don't teach you how to fight in the cloister, do they?
Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
Affirmed.
We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the Chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken.
Okay, so your skills were learned before your time in the Chantry.
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Yeah, that's, I believe it, yep. Alright, we'll go over here and talk to Morgana. Morgan. I don't know, I said Morgana. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Never mind. Can I ask you
What do
anything
you wish of me?
personal?
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here?
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
No, I don't want you to leave.
Then I assume our discussion ends here.
Oh, wow. She did not like that. I was just seeing if she maybe had some motivations for the good. But clearly that was not a conversation worth having. Oh, well. So, now... What is it? This an F5 game? Now we're going to find out if I screw up my, Is this an F5 game? It's an F5 game. I hadn't played for a little bit. I recorded a lot of things over a break, and then work.
Right.
Okay, so I know I've been bringing Alistair. As much as I like the dog, I'm probably going to go
Indeed.
with these two right now. Yeah, for this situation, because there's some you don't want to bring Liliana for, so. Now, with that said, we have a few different situations going on here. We can go to Denerim, but there's a lot of stuff going on there right now, and maybe that's not the best option. Flemeth's Hut. We can go to Redcliffe Village, and then kind of go into the castle, and that's not a bad spot to go to. Yeah, because I'm kind of... Denerim was really cool, and there's some cool quests there, but it might be better to do that after, or... I don't know. Maybe we can go around Denerim and then try the Soldier's Peak. That's pretty tough. I'm just going to make weird decisions. No, Redcliffe is fun. Let's go to Redcliffe for now. We might get interrupted on the road. Yeah, I say it as it happens. I don't know. Okay, it's an actual story.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards.
An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Okay, so that was a story unrelated to the encounter we're having right now. This situation... yeah, let's paralyze this dude.
Right ahead.
There's clearly a lot of, ooh, I do not want to be smacked by you, sir. You're gonna get a course of mortality. Alright. And then we will whack these folks over here. And I feel like that's largely this fight. Now we can just...
Yes, of course.
Did we not get experience for it
Right ahead.
this time? Or... Oh no, we do. Good. Then it's probably worth it to just like hang out and get her experience.
Trap right ahead.
Yeah, we're getting achievements and everything. Now, I don't know. Yeah, this isn't really like significant experience, but it's an RPG. Every like 3 of these is basically 100.
I shall.
And you never know, right? Forgot how pretty this bow was.
As you like.
I think the issue is with Liliana is because of her morals. If you bring her along for certain things, you can really ruin your relationship. I think there's even potential for her to like turn against you. Now, there is a fair amount of variability in this game in regards to who lives, who's your friend, who is not your friend, where's everybody's end state. I think it's a little bit tough too with Liliana, because if memory serves, she is in Inquisition as well. So like whatever choices you make for her here, she kind of has like a canon path defined for her.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
Sure, what's on your mind?
I told you before how Al Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took me in. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
Oh. So you're not just a bastard, but a royal bastard.
Ha! Yes, I guess it does at that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
It's perfectly fine, honestly, but does Loghain know?
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. At any rate, that's it. That's what I had to tell you. I thought you should know about it.
Alright. Well... why tell me then? Why do I need to know?
Because it will probably come up. I didn't want to walk into Redcliffe without you knowing the truth. That would be just awkward. I have no illusions about my status, however. It's always been made very clear that I'm a commoner, and now a Grey Warden, and in no way in line for the throne. And that's fine by me. No, if there's an heir to be found, it's Arl Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard, oh no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
Oh, that's great. As you command, my prince.
Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
Teasing Alistair a little bit, but he's, I don't know, I get the vibe that he's the type of person that likes to be teased. And you know what? I'm actually really bad at that in real life. I don't know where those lines are. I don't really like being casually made fun of myself. Just because I'm not the type of person that does that to other people. So if I, like, make fun of someone, it's probably with malicious intent. Doing it jovially, like there, yeah. I'm inexperienced with the practice.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
Yeah. I'm on important business. I need to see Arl Eamon.
The Arl? Then you don't know. Has nobody out there heard?
Sorry, what are you talking about? Heard what?
We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arl Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Sure, man. Going into a little village.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Ten Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
You don't believe Loghain's lies?
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Kaelin risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
Well, I can help you drive them back.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Okay. I just want to discuss the situation with you.
Of course.
You have some of Arl Aemon's knights here.
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
Yeah, their search for the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
That makes lots of sense. Alright, so what exactly are these things that attack the village?
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead? Spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
Alright, why are you in the chantry with the villagers?
Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
Sure. Do you need more men in here with you?
We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible.
Alright, so what happens after this battle is over?
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
Alright, I should get back to work.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Nice, big fan of saves too. Morgan doesn't really like that I'm helping random people, but Morgan can, well, do something unpleasant, let's say.
You are of elven blood and a stranger, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that.
Is there a reason I shouldn't help?
Many elves claim we wouldn't do the same in return. I would like to think that is not true, but I cannot speak for all. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Just how safe is the chantry?
It is the sturdiest building in the village. The women, elderly, and children will stay here during the battle, while the militia and knights protect them. They set up a barricade outside the chantry to keep monsters from getting inside. If anything gets in, Ban Tegan is our only defense. Please, have mercy. Help these people. Do whatever you can.
Yeah, okay.
May the Maker watch over you, child.
I'm not really a big fan of,
I'm scared, Mother.
like,
One of the bad men
religious entities, but this is, like, the capacity I think they're the best in. When they're with the people, helping people, providing legitimate service. I'm not really into the highfalutin telling people how to live their lives for invisible consequences thing, but, like, there's tons of churches out there that offer amazing support to people and do it without requiring them to change who they are, so to speak. And that's, I think, the power of community like that, regardless of what they kind of believe in.
Good day.
You don't have anything else
Good
to say,
day.
Arenia?
Good day.
All right, that's fine.
You're a Grey Warden, right? Were you in Ostagar? In the Korkari Wilds? My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. But I haven't heard from them since.
Yeah, are you Jeddah?
I am. You've heard of me?
Yeah, your husband and son are both dead. Sorry about that.
I thought that might be the case. Thank you for telling me.
Yep, certainly.
Maker's blessings upon you.
Sorry for the negative news there.
I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do? Sorry, am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
No, you're not bothering me. Are you all right?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible. You poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
All right, I can look for him.
You will? Thank you so much. Please find him.
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming.
Yeah, night can be scary when there's monsters out there. Absolutely.
You know, we don't have the men we need. And their numbers just keep growing each night.
Well, sure, they'll take the dead and they, you know...
I don't want to think about that.
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle. This blade of mine is gonna fall apart, I know it.
So you're the Grey Warden, huh?
Yep.
I heard they all died with the king.
Yeah, no. You heard wrong.
So you say? A damn Qunari could walk up and say he was a Grey Warden. I wouldn't know the difference. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll try and persuade him. Have faith, good man. We will defeat this evil together.
I hope you're right. I really do. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Okay. Why does Owen refuse to talk to you?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
Yeah, it's a pretty honest point. Random people being dead doesn't do us a ton of favors. So let's take this stuff.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Great. Where am I inventory-wise? I have some room, so it could be worse. Could be worse. Let's see what we can do here.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Is this Owen the blacksmith? I need to speak with you.
Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough.
I'd prefer not to speak through a door. Can I come in?
Certainly not. I don't know you and I don't want to. Off you go.
I need to talk about repairs for the militia.
That's so. Well, if Murdoch wants more weapons, you can give him the same answer I did. He can make them himself.
Please, I just want to talk to you.
All right, all right. But I don't know why you're so determined. Here, I'll get the locks.
Nice.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
Yep, I will do this. Full introduction. I'm a Grey Warden helping Van Tegan.
A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Funny you didn't sound like an elf through the door. Can't say I expected that. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
Why have you locked yourself in the smithy?
My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
Well, or you could work to help save her.
I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us?
I intend to try.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
And what about the militia? They need your help.
If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
Okay. I promise you, I'll find her.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Yes.
Right then.
If we can find any
Seems I have
kittens.
some work to do, relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Yeah, Morgan does not like my style of dealing with things, and that's fine.
Hey, I see you found my hiding place. I stuck some old equipment in there before Murdoch could get his hands on it. I don't think there's anything you'll need in there.
Oh,
But
sorry.
it's hard to say. I was in a bit of a rush when I filled it up.
Couldn't the militia use this?
Not if I'm going to repair the equipment they have. That stuff is old, anyhow. Yeah, let me open it for you. I have the key.
He saw our interest. Now I can't click it. Oh, it's a very specific spot to be clicked. Yeah, there's literally nothing in there that's really worth taking. So I was just curious. All right. Well, Sir, you can
Well,
send
it
your
looks
people
like
in now.
Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over a drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my men to inform Bantegan the militia is ready for battle.
We're not only going ready, Murdoch. We're going to win.
We'll do our best. We'll fight until we can't fight anymore, however long that is.
Now, I need to speak to Sir Perth.
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. Right. Let's hope we see morning.
Yes, certainly. We face threats which could be perilous.
There's one thing I do not understand, Alistair.
Just the one thing.
About you, perhaps. Why the deception over your parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort who knows all about deception.
I do. And what use the deception might have had ended when King Kaelin perished, did it not?
Maybe. I guess I was sort of hoping that would go away.
The truth does not go away.
Didn't say it was a good fact.
I do stuff like that every now and then. You just make a plan. You're like, this is what I'm doing. It's not ideal, but it is what's happening. When you approach the dresser, something moves inside. You hear a short surprised intake of breath and then silence. Hello? Is someone in there?
No way. This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me?
Bevan, is that you?
How do you know my name?
I spoke to your sister in the chantry.
Did she tell you to take me back to the chantry? Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it.
Why do you hate the chantry so much?
Everybody's scared. But they tell me I shouldn't be scared. And they tell me I shouldn't be sad that Mother died. I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will.
From in there?
No. I just heard you coming and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now. Alright, I came out. You won't hurt me. Will you? I'll go back to the chantry if you really want.
Just tell me what you were doing in there, man.
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Are you sure? Maybe I could help?
No, I won't tell you. And you can't make me. You can't.
Alright, I mean, like, maybe I just caught you and you didn't have pants on or something. Like, I know people are weird about that type of thing. Right? Interesting sounds in this room.
I'll do it.
Key required. What a dumb, like, situation. Like, when a lock is regularly, like, locked, do you think it doesn't require a key? Is it expecting lock picking? What a dumb thing. I've never liked that. You just never know sometimes, right? It's good to double check stuff. Okay, here. This is an interesting spot. Barrel. Elf fruit. But I'm gonna turn that off. Yeah, I still don't have any flasks, so whenever I find some flasks, I'm gonna make just a whack of potions. But as of right now, maybe that would have been the only benefit of going to Denerim. Ah, well. It's happened now. I'm here. I'm dealing with this undead crisis. There's just some cool fish pillars. I would have that. Like, if I lived here, I'd want to be... Are those chicken coops? What are those? Yeah, those kind of look like chicken coops, unless they're like random small homes, but they look like chicken coops. And this is an interesting spot for a chicken coop, if that is the case. Maybe they're dog houses. That would make more sense. Maybe people keep their infant children in houses outside until they're civilized enough to sleep in a bed inside or something. I don't know, man. It's a fantasy situation. Who knows? Am I missing someone? Is there someone who should be here? Oh, right. He's like up and across the bridge or something. Yeah, okay. Then let's go look for him. All the way up here. I don't think... Oh, that is a door. So maybe we should poke at what's over there. Kind of a cool village. Like... And obviously, like, it goes on a little bit further down the hill, and then there looks to be... Maybe it's been flooded over time. Maybe that's the nature of it. Maybe it was always built on this water. I can't say. Oh, hi, random guy with the exclamation mark over your head. I'm gonna look at everything else in your house before I talk to you, so... Don't feel pressured. I'm not a raider.
As you like.
But, oh, that leveled up Morgan? Awesome. I don't know why, but great. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, what is she doing? What is Morgan? Sure, we'll give you shock. Why not?
Yes? What can I do for you?
I have a letter for you, I guess.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast. I'll see you on the front lines, I suppose.
That is the most, like, casual... Well, I guess I've been conscripted. Yeesh. But if you sign up for it, I guess you know what is kind of coming. Not that that makes it any better, but...
There are many great tales of lost kings who return to their lands to reign in glory.
I am not lost, nor for that matter a king. And there's nothing glorious about me.
You are Merrick's son. You are the rightful king of Ferelden.
I am the son of a star-struck maid and an indiscreet man who just happened to be king. Look.
No word from the castle?
This should be easy enough.
As it has been for days.
Okay. Oh, a landmark tree. That's for...
Say no more.
The Mabari.
The lives, and I will not listen to your inauspicious chatter.
Okay.
A windmill. I once took a ride on the sails of a windmill. Didn't turn out well.
Huh. Sir Perth.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit, I do not know how to address an elf in your position. I do not wish to be rude.
Honestly, I don't really care what you call me.
I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now, my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes, Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Yeah, okay, so you mentioned something about like an urn.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Just, what was the Arl sick with?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. We brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Okay, why did the Arlessa believe anyone could find the urn?
The Arl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of a bad situation. Knights left the castle defenseless?
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there and were transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood.
Can no one find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
Alright, well, I want to discuss something else.
As you wish.
Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
That gladdens my heart to hear it.
Yeah, if you heard how I pronounced it, it probably wouldn't. Anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Alright.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Yeah, as someone with long hair, I very recently started, like, trimming up my hair around my ear, and the whole time I was in that conversation, I was looking at that guy's, like, hair around his ear. And, it's just so uncomfortable when you're wearing headphones. Like, I've had to go through a lot of headphones, and I've only recently found a pair that really work for me, because I just have a big head. And all the other ones, they kind of, like, always, like, pull on my head, and they give me headaches, and they make my jaw sore. So I needed something that was really quite big if I was gonna, like, upgrade and replace it. So I went for... The first time in a long time, I've bought kind of like a premium sort of headset, because I use it a lot for work and other things and playing games, so I figured it was worth it. And it's honestly like the first thing that's ever fit my big stupid head. It's kind of impressive. I don't even know really why I'm
This should be easy.
talking about it. Oh well. Oh yeah, Caitlin, I found your brother.
Heaven said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
Yeah, oh wow, you could just be really forward. Like, I want a kiss from a pretty girl. That's pretty, wow. What a thing to request. No, just stay safe.
Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
Yeah. I'm not gonna take advantage of someone. Like, that's pretty uncomfortable.
What is it you need, child?
I need you to militarize your religion.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
Okay, so can't you just bless them?
I can pray with them and give them my blessing. But Sir Perth wants me to call upon the Maker to shield them from evil.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
But if they think it helps them.
I cannot do it. I know that their own faith may inspire them, but these men need to find confidence on their own. I simply won't lie to them. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Okay. Well, that kind of sucks, lady, but I get where you're coming from. Just in that, like, that's, for me, like, I find often one of the main compromises of religion is that it'll change, right? Like, you can look at the Mormon church, for example, the Church of Latter-day Saints. And it was like, for a very, very, very long time, people of dark skin, black people, weren't allowed in the church. They weren't considered to be able to receive what I think is called, like, a priesthood. And I'm not of the faith. I'm just, like, aware of it. But, you know, they changed. They said, oh, there's a revelation. The scripture is incorrect. God made a mistake. People of different skin colors are allowed in the church now. And it's just like, obviously, having prejudice like that is fucking stupid. But just as well, to make the assumption that God is wrong, like, it undercuts the entirety of your religion. At least, you know, you look at somebody who's Amish, for example. And at least they're sticking to the original tenets, right? Like, they're not saying, oh yeah, God got to the 21st century and realized that he should update his belief system. You know, like, that seems to severely underpower the position of God. And I would like a God to be real. I feel like a God in a more tangible sense, like a reality setting, would be more my thing, you know, like getting to pick which one you prefer. The big unilateral one that a lot of people here worship or made some questionable choices, let's say.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
Yeah, I'm ready to go too.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
No, she doesn't believe she can help you.
I see. Then I suppose we must simply rely on our own prayers. The Maker will not help us. Thank you for your efforts. We shall fight on, nevertheless.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm ready to make my stand here.
There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned...
No, I'm ready now. I talked to Murdoch. I got the blacksmith going on. I rescued the brother. I've looked around at most things in town. Let's go fight some undead.
Good luck to you then, and may the Maker watch over us all.
Get to your positions! Make ready!
Now, here's the thing. If this was me, right? I would leave this town. I would be like, this is a stupid plan. None of this makes any good sense. Screw this. Let's go to Denerim. Let's get to the biggest capital we can. And, oh, right. I have such an awful weapon for undead. I have to, like, rely on arcane bolts, and that's about it. Okay, I'm not loving Alistair getting swamped there. But I don't want to walking bomb him either. So let's try and go up here and like, yeah, look, can we shock? Where is Alistair in that situation? He's like there. So can we do that? Kind of. Oh, those guys hadn't gotten pulled into combat yet either, so that's a little uncomfortable. Alright, Alistair's going a little rough, so we'll try and add on some support here. Yeah, definitely the wrong, Oh, thanks, Morgan, freezing us all, letting Alistair die. Yeah, I actually really should get another staff. Not a great one for this setup. Maybe we'll be able to carve our way through here, but it's tough to say. We have a fair amount of knights and stuff helping us though, which is very nice. Maybe I'll do death magic now, because I'm around a lot of people. Yeah, am I out of magic? I largely am. And I have wax Illyrium potions, so let's do that. Hey, don't attack me. I'm gonna paralyze you unless you get attacked from behind. Can she cast heal on herself? Great. I should have been doing that more, honestly. Oh, is this knight gonna die? We don't really want that. Yeah, I guess we'll let Morgan take the potion. Let's make that guy weak. Let's chug some more lyrium potion. Okay. That's a lot of undead, but we largely got them.
The monsters are attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help!
Knights, stay here and guard the path. Alright, yeah, let's go. And by we need to go, I mean I'm gonna let Alistair like heal up really quick. But we can probably do that before we get there. Okay. Oh yeah, it's a little bit of a mess, isn't it? Let's do something a little ill-advised. I guess I hope he doesn't kill too many of them. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's a bad move. Oh well. Oh, okay, no, we're looking in the right direction. That one's gonna try and attack our archer line, but we're not gonna let that be a thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really personally too scared because I can heal a lot. Yeah, you heal Alistair. Even though I bet it kills your character, I bet it makes me laugh. Okay, we can disorient this guy. Why not? All right, let's take care of this one. Chug a little bit more lyrium, because yeah, I really only have like 2 or 3 spells that are effective here. And you know what? That's not really great that we have now lost more people. Let's try and paralyze that guy. Because yeah, now I'm forming the Vanguard, and that's not a good thing. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, this is not a good situation. Not a good situation. Okay, I'm gonna have to paralyze this guy. Try and life drain my way through this situation. Oh, wow. I'm getting pummeled, though, so... Haha. Yeah, how much can I really deal with here?
Victory shall be mine. Is that all you've got?
Oh yeah, not great. And she is surrounded just as well. So this looks like it's gonna be a reload if I had to take a guess. Yeah. Oh, was she just like hanging out here? What was she doing? Yeah, like there's no way she was gonna win against all those undead. Which is fine. Now, really quickly, do I have... I might be better off with like a sword in this situation. Because I know it's not ideal. Because I'm a mage, but in this situation, like I'm getting... Oh, that's a even better shield. But can't Alistair wield that? No. I can wield it because I require more magic. That's funny. Yeah, let's give this a go. It may very well be that the sword is enough to help me, because I wasn't only able to deal damage when I was like, what's the thing called? You know, like. Okay, I don't know. Do I have too many things active? Okay, there we go. I wanted combat magic on. And I'm gonna get in there, and I want Alistair to get in there, and then yeah, Liliana, you move in here and start attacking folks. You move down here. Oh no, I don't want you to move. I just want you to. All right. And this time I'm not gonna... Okay. Let's see, can I... Oh yeah, maybe we'll take a tactical view of this really quick. Let's paralyze this guy. Let's Curse of Mortality that one. And let's contribute to some fighting. Okay. Oh, and Liliana is in here, which I don't really agree with, but... Oh, and Morgana, you're gonna freeze us. What a horrible option. Okay. I'm going to drain life here because I'm really low health. Ooh, I really need the assist. Yeah, death magic does actually make sense in this situation. Okay, I'm gonna try and drain life again. Yeah, it's not an ideal situation, but it looks like we're kind of cleaning up. We have another round coming in, which isn't ideal. But yeah, I think we're kind of turning against these folks right now, so. Yeah, we'll see if this is a fine enough place. I think we're in a spot where we can, like, finish them off better than previously. I'm gonna finish hacking up this guy. I'll go help Morgan. Everyone seems to be doing okay. Like, uh-oh. We might lose some people here suddenly. Can we... Oh, okay. Can we, like, last second? Oh, no. We probably can't because she doesn't have any potions slotted up. I doubt we'll be able to save Liliana, but maybe. Oh, look at that. We could. What an uncanny situation. Yeah, trying to... Oh, come on, Morgan. Can you not, like, cone of cold us when we're trying to save you? Alright, can she heal herself? No. Looks like we return to a pretty crap situation. Yeah, jeez. Not having any luck here. All right. So, why am I not doing ideally here? Yeah, I feel like this is a little bit better for her right now. I don't know, let's give it another try, I guess, right? That's the situation we're in. Maybe we're better off really soloing this fight, you know, like a lot of macro on how we focus on our targets. So let's say, oh, come on, Alistair. Let's put everyone on the exact same person. All right. And now let's all fight this guy. Can I just like select all of us? Great. Okay, now we're gonna focus on this guy. And I think that was one of the mistakes I was making. I was letting things be a little too scattered. But if we all focus on the same person, it can go a lot quicker. Okay, now as me, I'm going to paralyze this guy. And I'm going to Curse of Mortality this guy. And Morgan is going to heal Alistair. Yeah, nice. Okay. Okay, let's all focus on this one guy. I need another heal on Alistair. Okay. Yeah, I really wish I had a better mage right now. There's actually, there is another character who is a better healer in this game. And I'll probably switch out Morgan once I can do that. I'm just like, yeah, I'm just trying to keep him up. Okay, full party selection now. Can we focus on getting this one really quick? Okay, great. She can go and heal him again. I will give her those potions because that was undone previously. And I'm really gonna, she's just gonna like live to cast heals on Alistair right now. Just letting them do what they gotta do, keeping him up. Now, this one that's running for her, we can't have that. So we all gonna move in on that. Okay, now we all gonna move in on this. And the same thing for this one. And now this one. While we re-heal Alistair. Great. Now we can full party select. Actually, we can get Liliana out of there. Okay. Let's focus on the person who's chasing her. Okay. Not what we would call ideal. We can get Liliana back up, though. And maybe, if we're lucky... Okay, let's see. I am... here. Okay, I'm gonna cast Curse of Mortality. Oh god, there are so many of them. Yeah, not a great situation. We just gotta try and hope that with a careful macro of our options here, we can like keep people kind of healed up. Oh. It's definitely tight. Like this is ooh, okay, I gotta heal myself or I'm gonna go down. And I don't think I have any other. Yeah. She could throw this, but I don't really know. Let's see. Yeah, maybe we can throw that. Ah, they're immune. I should have thought about that. All right, let's see if I can save myself. Then it looks like I am draining life. So, oh, why can't I heal? Thank you. Heal Alistair. Oh god, that guy fell. That's not good. Okay, I feel like we need to focus out this guy or we're gonna have a bad time. I guess we'll give Liliana some health here. Okay, great. Now everyone focus on, I don't know, this guy. And I have to make sure Morrigan stays up, because if she goes down, everyone's gonna go down. So if we lose Liliana here, like, that's not great. But it's worse than something else. Okay, so we still look to be getting more, but we don't have as many left. Oh man. Alistair is taking a pummeling now, though. We'll hope. Oh, these are a lot of full health things. Oh. All right. Alistair, my friend, we are in a not great spot. Yep, that's another loss. Damn. Really thought I was going to be better set up for that. Do I have a save? Let's see. This is my quick save. Where is my auto save? Is that just before we do the fight, or is that as the fight happens? I think that's as the fight happens. Yeah. All right, and then this is... What? Is this how we just got here? We've done, like, nothing. Talk to Sir Perth, talk to Murdoch. Okay, well, I guess I gotta redo all that stuff and be better prepared. So, with that being the case, I'm gonna go redo all of that stuff. And then maybe we'll level up a little bit more, change out our party composition, come back to do this. So, I'll abide that and see you around the next episode. Thanks for checking out some Dragon Age. Bye.
Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevailed.